Welcome back, students. Today is January 4th, 2011. How was your break? Good. Mine was good too. You're watching Lion TV Jumpstart. I'm Corey Webb.
And I'm Michaela Weaver. Stay tuned to see how one man accomplished a lifelong dream that took him 4 decades to achieve.
Next up, we've got Jordan Morris with sports and Henry Neal with your local weather. And we're back. Now for the question of the day, which reads, what is the largest number of children born to one woman? A, 34, B, 69, C, 17, or D, 94?
The answer will come later in the show.
Have you gone flying before?
Of course. My favorite trip was when I flew to Africa in 7th grade.
Really? That's awesome. Rachel Salvani had a chance to fly with one pilot that took him quite a while to achieve his dream. We'll be right back after this story.
Wesley Hall's dream to be a pilot started when he was a little boy flying with his father. After 40 years of devoting his life to the restaurant business, he decided to make his dreams a reality.
When I was a kid, my dad flew, so I had always kind of sparked an interest in it for me. So I've been wanting to do it, but just never did. So finally I just bit the bullet and did it.
His biggest fear when in the air is for his passengers. When he has a chance to help people face their fears of flying, he feels privileged.
One of the most comforting things about flying is when you have somebody that does have a fear of flying and they go flying with you. That kind of makes you feel good sometimes. But what doesn't feel good is when they get on the ground and say, I will never do that again. So that kind of lets the wind out of your sail. But anyway, it is kind of fun sometimes when you have people that are scared to fly and they end up flying with you.
His favorite trip so far was actually his first. With a total of 16 hours in the air and covering over 2,700 miles, he made it back to his hometown safely in roughly 2.5 days.
My favorite trip was when I purchased the airplane the trip back. We flew from Prineville, Oregon back to Russellville through Southern California. So there's a lot of pretty scenery. Plus I was just anxious about buying the airplane and hoping that it was not a piece of junk.
Flying has given him a chance to bond with his 3-year-old son in a unique twist.
I guess the most exciting time of flying has been when I took my 3-year-old son up, and just his thoughts and reactions. When he dropped his headset, and I was so afraid because I was landing. I was 50 feet off the ground, and I was so afraid he was going to grab this, pull it forward to reach down to get his headset, but he didn't, thank goodness. Something probably had to do with that was my arm up against his neck against the seat, but other than that, he didn't.
Hall says to accomplish your dreams, you must first dare to dream and then set goals.
My advice to people who have big dreams is go for it. If they're dreams and you fail, at least you've tried. If you never tried, then it's a big letdown to you.
Susan Taylor, the president of Essence magazine for 37 years, once said, "We don't have eternity to realize our dreams, only the time we are here." It took Hall 40 years to accomplish his dreams, but he doesn't regret a minute of his time waiting. Reporting for Lion TV Jumpstart, this is Rachel Salvani.
Thanks, Rachel. I heard she got to fly all the way to Dallas with him. They stopped and ate at a restaurant and flew all the way back in less than 5 hours. I'm so jealous.
There will be a prom committee meeting in Miss Nielsen's room after school this Thursday.
Detention Hall will resume this Thursday as well.
Next up, here's Jordan Morris bringing you your Lion Sports.
What's up, Cersei High School? Man, it's been a good break, but it's just, I sleep in and for 3 weeks and it's, messes with my system. Changed some stuff now, but it's been good. I'm Jordan Morris, the Cersei High Sport announcements. Basketball played in a few tournaments over the break. The girls played Stuttgart on the 27th and won 54-26, pretty much a blowout. They played Forest City the next day and won 61-32. Happy to say that's a blowout too. The next day they finished strong against Bald Knob and won 63-50. Close, but no cigar for Bald Knob. The boys won 2 out of 3 games. We will have the actual scores for you as soon as possible. That's all I have for sports. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jordan.
Beta members going to the Beta Convention need to attend a convention information meeting after school on Thursday in Miss White's room. See Miss White if you cannot attend this meeting.
Report cards will be sent home today for first semester.
Now here's Henry Neal with your Cersei weather.
Morning, Cersei High School. I'm Henry Neal, proud to be your weatherman on this day. Yes, I'm proud to be your weatherman. Well, let's get started early this morning with some weather. Cersei Almanac. Today, high is 50 and our average high is 50. What a coincidence. And our record high is 71 set in the year 1955. Let's move to our low. Our low today is 31. And our average low is 28 and our record low is 7. The Michael Vick number, 7, set in 1959. As you see, we have a beautiful sun for today. Even though it is sunny outside, it's still cold. Let's jump into that Cersei 5cast. Cersei 5cast, as you see all through the week, we have sunny, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, whatever you want to call it, beautiful days. For Tuesday today, we have a high 50, low of 31. And for Wednesday, it's getting cold, a high 48, a low of 29. And for Thursday, we have a high 52, low of 32. I don't know what's up with the trends of the weather, but we'll stick in there. And for Friday, we have a high 48, low of 26, and the sun gonna shine bright on that day, a beautiful sun. And for Saturday, we have a high 49, low of 30, and a mostly partly cloudy day. Let's jump into that lunch. Haven't done lunch in a while, so what's for lunch? You know, I'll tell you. Today we have garlic cheese bread pizza. That's pizza with your garlic cheese and your tossed salad with dressing, pineapple chunks, and you have your Yarnell's ice cream cup and your fabulous, delicious, great tasting, amazing, healthy choice of white or chocolate milk. I'm Henry Neal, the real deal. Back to the news desk.
Thanks, Henry.
Now for the answer to the question of the day. Your question was, what is the largest number of women born to one woman? And the answer is B, 69. Russian peasant woman gave birth to 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets. That's a lot of kids.
Yeah, it is. Well, I believe that's it for this episode of Blind TV Jumpstart.
I'm Corey Webb.
And I'm Michaela Weaver. Have a fantastic day, Cersei High.